Love, peace, light, and blessings, soul family. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome on in. My name is Jazz. If you're one of my A1 Day 1 subscribers, shout out to you, spiritual gangsters, you original souls. This is going to be a part 2, apparently. We got kicked off the first live. I had no idea what just happened, but we just gonna run with it. I feel guided to pull all new cards. For those who did not get the part 1, we got the return of Aphrodite. Keep an open mind, and the healer came out. But we just gonna get fresh energy, because I don't like the way that live just shut down on us mid-sentence. I feel disrespected mid-sentence. Yeah, YouTube crashed, Valentina. I don't know what happened. Merc is on perks. There it is, Rose of Jericho. Merc is popping perks with Aquarius. Come on now, they up there doing damage. They up there really doing damage. Yeah, y'all, I don't know what happened. Welcome on back. We're going to call it a part 2. And I feel guided to just pull all new cards. And I also feel guided to bless the reading again. And I'm going to just tell y'all why. When I first tapped into the first live, we had a op immediately. We had a coon immediately jump into the comments. So who knows if it was the energy? Who knows if it was Merc popping perks? But I don't mind starting over. I don't mind pulling some new cards, because that's what we do. That's just what we do. Yes, Merc be popping them perks with Aquarius too. Come on now. That is not. Yeah, I feel guided to re-bless the reading and everything. I'm going to use the same decks, y'all. And we just going to pull new energies, if that's fine with the soul fam. We got 40 people in the building. I humbly ask when y'all weigh in, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love y'all. Let's bless our reading. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, ascended masters. Ayu Bobo. Mother God, Father God, I ask that you utilize me as a humble vessel. Fill me up with divine love, divine light, divine lessons, divine blessings, divine guidance, and divine intuition for myself and for my beautiful soul family. I ask that you fill us up until we overflow, mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. I shade to our ancestors. I bobo to my lineage, and I'm born to those originals. I was just so upset, y'all, because I feel like the return of Aphrodite was just such a beautiful message. For those of y'all that was in from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Such a beautiful message. Aphrodite came out with something so powerful. But we'll get fresh energy. I go with the flow. It is what it is. Let's tap in. Ancestors, part 2. What's on the other side of this portal, ancestors? What can we expect? I did make it private, Cindy, because after a while when I got kicked out, it just literally kept saying I was live. So I'm like, do y'all see me cussing YouTube out right now? Because I was going off. I was like, the fuck? YouTube got me bent. I'm trying to kick it with the soul family. Like, so I did eventually make it private just to make sure that if I was still live, y'all didn't see me in my shadow going in. That was all. That was all. Hey, Tiana. I'm putting your package in the mail tomorrow. I put something special in there too. Something new. Only a few people know about that melanin butter. Who know about that melanin butter? I never dropped it, but I still had that batch. Okay, guys, this is crazy to me because in the return of Aphrodite's message, which was the overall energy in our so-called part 1, it was all about the divine feminine. Let me tell y'all how the ancestors play. Look at this. That's what we doing? And after Queen Cups live with that beautiful king, that's what we doing? Why would they give me this message? I'm going to do it for you, Andrew, because I'm sitting here talking shit, and then Andrew popped up saying, come on. I'm going to do it for y'all, because divine masculines be in the building, and we love y'all dearly. You know what I'm saying? And I typically do it for the females, but, and what's up, Johnny? See, I got to do it for y'all. That's crazy. The whole message in that part 1 was straight up feminine energy, y'all. Aphrodite came through with a message for divine feminine. They just hit the whole switch button on our ass. Honor the masculine one time. Come here, king. Respecting men Embracing the masculine divine. Where y'all at, King? I got you. Mm, mm, mm. That masculine in his Super Saiyan mode, that's a god, baby. That's a god. When Goku goes Super Saiyan, that's not a king no more. That masculine got a different type of potential. You want to talk about being an empress. You want to talk about being a queen. You want to talk about being a goddess. What about that god body? When he elevate and ascend to that place where it's just a god body. It ain't nothing but a god body. We gotta respect the masculine on their ascension process, divine feminine. Honor the masculine on their evolutionary process as well. Don't separate their process from your process. The more that you do that, the more that we don't overstand how they process their processes. It's a process out here. It is truly a process. As the divine masculine is learning to honor the feminine, we are in a season where we are learning what it is that the masculine truly is here to assist and help and be for us. And there has been a huge disconnect between masculine energy knowing what feminine energy is here to do and feminine energy knowing what masculine energy is here to serve and do as well. The collective is being called to honor that true divine masculine. I feel like this is an aspect of him that has been in the shadows. It hasn't been in the light. We haven't really been seeing it, but it's coming. It's emerging as well. It's crazy how they just flipped this whole message. They flipped the whole message. It was all about divine feminine, and here it is. It's all about divine masculine. Y'all can't tell me we not doing this shit together. They might do it in the shadows. We might do it in the light and put it in front of people's faces, but they are watching us, and that's why they on the right path. They on the right track. We got them where they need to be, but we got to honor them along the way. Don't separate your journey from your masculine's journey, man. That's why you don't understand him. He going through the same woes. He going through the same lows. He going through the same highs. He going through the same shit. It's the different side of the same coin, collective. We gotta have patience. We gotta have compassion for the divine masculine. Why did I get this message to give, man? Respecting men. Some of our daddy wounds won't allow us to respect men because some of our daddy wounds put us in a position to have to do the shit that our daddies didn't. Protect for us, provide for us. So now we put that masculine on a scale and we look down and be like, I'm heavier. I could hold more weight. I'm stronger. I'm better. I could do it better. The harsh reality of it is, if you are a part of the black community, the feminine energy had more time to perfect it. And that is not something that we should be holding over our men's heads. Where we are today has a lot to do with the type of oppression that was placed on masculinity, black masculinity, because we live in white supremacy right now. And it's just facts over our feelings. I don't want to offend nobody, but we had more time. Right now, masculinity is asking us to continue to hold out this staircase. They may be a few steps behind us, but they're not trying to be stagnant. They want to follow that same path of ascension too. And divine feminine, I hear, is the guide for them. The masculine is not where you are, but they trying to be there. They're going through the same woes and the same lows, man. And the only reason why we place such heavy expectation on divine masculine to come in and fix things, to come in and be our saviors, because the majority of this population calls God a father, man. So if God, the Almighty, somebody that has no room for mistake or growth, is your utmost highest image. That's why women worship men. But in the sense of worship, there is no room for imperfection. That's also why women are so hard on men when it comes to their expectations, and that shit ain't fair. A lot of women will expect things out of men that they wouldn't even expect out of themselves, and hold that man accountable as if it is something to be accountable for. We can't expect out of other people what we don't even expect out of ourselves. It truly shows a lack of equality. When we expect a man to come in and protect and provide and we do, I don't know. I don't know what you consider to be equivalent, but some of y'all want Fortune 500 company owners, and some of y'all want fucking fraud runners and scammers and shit. However they get that money, some of y'all want that shit, but some of y'all are living on Section 8, or some of y'all don't have that to match. I don't match that same energy. Therefore, there is a difference in frequency as well. Some of us expect so much out of men, and it has a lot to do with the fact that the person we deem to be the most high has been taught to us to be a male figure. Now men don't have as much room for mistake, do they? They don't. This is a season where we truly honor this divine masculine energy. Respect what it is that divine masculine brings to the plate. Respect how divine masculine can truly be in a position of leadership when they ascend and elevate to a certain level. Respect those little things that even if life taught you, you had to teach yourself how to do it, that you can still receive it outwardly from a masculine energy who is capable as well. Just because you could do it better don't mean you got to show him and tell him. I hear collective. Honor what it is that your man does that you can't. Some of y'all got little boys. I know you could do a lot of that shit, but it's something. It's something, even if you don't have a little boy, it's something that these men can do that we can't. And that don't make us weak, that don't make us inferior, that doesn't make us less than, because it's something that we can do that they can't. But this is about respecting and honoring these polarities that we share that make us whole, you guys. This is about respecting and honoring this third dimension where one just can't exist without the other, in the plant kingdom, in the animal kingdom, in the bacteria kingdom, and in our own human race. That law of gender is prevalent amongst the universe. It is a universal law. So while divine feminism is on this ascension mission, he's right behind you. Give him credit for doing it in the shadows. Just because you can't see it don't mean that the work ain't being done. These divine masculines is doing that work. Some of them is in the trenches right now. Some of them is death of the ego right now. Some of them is shadow working right now. Some of them is dark lighting of the soul right now. Some of them is getting the abundance. Some of them is manifesting. But trust me when I say, honor the masculine right now for following and showing up as the most elevated and ascended version of themselves. I want to get this out the book. These messages are lengthy. I'm just so shocked. Like, first it was the return of Aphrodite. It was all about the feminine. Now it's honor the masculine. I'm shocked. These messages are a little lengthy. Just bear with me, y'all. They're beautiful. For many of the men of this world, there is a sense of confusion, shame, and uncertainty about who they are meant to be. If they are masculine, powerful, dominant, and assertive, they run the risk of being seen and experienced as controlling and cruel. Many men feel that their sense of vulnerability and their emotional self has to be buried with an active self, a self who fixes, who knows what to do, who satisfies, and who makes sure all is well. The idea of masculinity has been corrupted and overtaken culturally, just as the concept of femininity has been hurt too. And we have many wounded heroes, wounded goddesses, wounded gods in our world. This does not make none of us, male, female, heterosexual, everysexual, homosexual, any good at all. It is necessary for all of us to reclaim the sacred aspects of masculinity. to recreate and encourage a healthy masculinity that is unique and encouraged, supported, and listened to. We have so many stereotypes about how a man must behave, and men are suffering, perhaps in some ways even more so than women, as they have been so disconnected from their true selves. When this card comes to speak to you, if you are a man, it is time to understand, embrace, and truly honor the expression of your masculinity. Think back to your childhood and youth before you were told who you are, what it is to be a man, by your culture and by your family and through your schooling and relationships. Who are you? Consider the possibility that your own masculinity has been constructed to protect you. Perhaps some aspects of which you have been taught have created sadness, shame, and may even have ensured you missed out on a full and authentic experience as a man. So far, men are sensitive, men are sacred, men are gods. Didn't I say that? God body, divine masculine. And the powerful insight of the merfolk can show you how to go deeply into the way your gender has shaped your destiny this lifetime. The merfolk encourage you to reshape it into a form that expresses who you truly are, not who you were taught to be. I promise you, divine masculines are going to show up as authentic femininity. Divine feminines are going to show up as authentic masculinity. That's what's on the other side of this portal. That's what's on the other side of this portal. What they're emerging into is an integration of their feminine energy. That's why we're honoring them right now. That's why we're respecting them right now for this transition. But if you were on that part one, what we're emerging to, that whole sensuality of Aphrodite, that sexuality, that kunyaza energy that we were tapped into, that's real masculinity. That's real masculinity, y'all. So yeah, honoring the masculine. This world is just not a safe space for a masculine to be human. And in that last live that I did 2 days ago, I was telling y'all men do not like women. Society has conditioned them from the day they were born to be the complete opposite as women. So they don't like us because we they ops. Literally, we the ops. Don't cry. Don't be too sensitive. Don't be soft. Be tough, be hard, be the complete opposite as women. Men do not like women, but guess what? They love women. They come from women. So there is a whole lot of psychological reprogramming that the masculine has to go through in order to understand what he truly values about divine feminine now. And when he goes through that unlearning and relearning process, he comes out on the other side as true divine femininity, because you were the fucking case study. He studied his ops, his mirror, his reflection, his shadow. Johnny said masculinity has to release ego. I feel like I can't speak on that because I'm supposed to honor the masculine. I'm supposed to be honoring the masculine, Johnny. I can't even second that. You know what I'm saying? He might have to work on ego, but I know one thing for sure, two things for certain. Divine feminine got a lot of things to work on too, man. And all that shows me is that nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. We are truly on this mission of ascension together. Do not count your masculine out if you ever thought that he not doing the same work you do in the light in the trenches. Ancestors, let's get another message. What else would you like to say to the collective? Honor the masculine. Roger that. Roger that. Make sure you get your Grand Rising King ready. Honor your masculine. Divine feminine, what you doing? Get your, how was your day? You hungry? Y'all know I'm good for it. You hungry? Did you eat? If I show y'all my kitchen, this is the reason why I got this house. My kitchen is everything I've dreamed of since I was a little girl. Like, I can literally Susie Homemaker that shit in my kitchen. You hungry? Honor the masculine, divine feminine. Let me cater to. Baby, I'm happy you home. I want to hold you in my arms. I just want to take the stress away from you. Be his peace. Making sure that I'm doing my part. You know? Honor the masculine. Honor him. What you want? You hungry? You ate? I can make a strawberry shortcake. It just take me 2 hours. Just 2 hours. That's it. Honor the masculine. I don't know. Whatever it is that you do, just honor the masculine. Let me clip your toenails, Derica. Get your life. I don't know if I love him that much. I seen men feet. I take babe to the pedicure with me. Don't get it twisted. He about to be scratching my legs up at night. I'm getting my pedicure. He's getting one too. Go ahead, sit right next to me. Please do. Clipping toenails. I scrub your back. Come here. Come here. I scrub your back. Rub your back. Rub you down. Got a little Reiki in these hands. Make it do what it do, you know? However we honor the masculine, maybe give him a little, I appreciate you. I just heard Beyonce in Dance for You. What did she say in that part when she was like, and I want to say thank you in case I don't thank you enough. Yeah. Just in case we don't say thank you enough. Just hit him with a random thank you. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for what it is that you do for me, for the family, if you have one with him. I'm thankful for you. These words are powerful to a divine masculine because a lot of them just want to be needed in the right way. Respected in all ways, you know? A lot of them just want to be reassured. A lot of them just want to be reminded. It gives them that motivation to get up every day and continue to do what it do. The reason why a man protects and provides for a woman is because of what she provides him with that's so priceless. You can't put a price on it. Half of our granddaddies was working like 18-hour shifts. When he came home, his shoes was getting taken off at the door. Jacket is coming off one arm. Plate is already on the table steaming because she counted that shit down. She knew when to plate it. Big mama ain't warming that shit up in the microwave. It sat on the stove until 5 minutes out. Come on now, I come from a Caribbean family. We serve them on a platter. Drink and everything we learned from a young age. Don't drop that platter. Don't you drop that platter. Chest up, shoulders back. Don't drop that platter. We serve these men. When you honor your masculine, it's because of what he does for you. It's not because you have to. Submission should be willingful. You should want to do this. I should want, after everything you do for me, the least I could do is feed you, baby. That's the least I could do. The least I could do is rub you down after a long day. That's the least. I want to do that shit. After everything you do for me, that the reason why they protect and provide for us so naturally is because of usually what you provide them with. It's a piece. That man, big granddaddy used to come home. Big mama had everything down pat. Kids asleep. Lingerie is on. Dinner is served. Your bath water is ran. That's peace. What man won't protect and provide for that priceless shit? That's peace of mind. You can't buy that. You cannot buy that. So we honor the masculine because when they truly understand why it is that they value us, they honor us too. This is a beautiful energy that I see the collective going into, man. This is unity, this is equality. Ancestors, what else would you like to say to the collective? Didn't I say they've been doing their work in the shadow? We got this scrying mirror. We pull shadow. Divine Masculine been doing all their work in the shadow. That's why you ain't see it. Now, because it ain't in front of your face, you think it ain't being done. But they looking right in their mirror, looking right at you. Looking right at you. That's all they need. That's all the guidance that they need. So you got to continue to show up as yourself here, divine feminine, because you are helping your divine masculine emerge from his shadow. You're helping your divine masculine come into union with his shadow. You present through this mirror a beautiful image of the integration that's possible with his shadow. They do the work too. It's just in the shadows. Every single last thing that we be doing. They just don't let you see it. But they can't run from it because I hear that you are this mirror. Every time they try to avoid doing the work, they have to watch the outcome present itself or manifest itself through you. And now it's just like FOMO, fear of missing out. Divine feminine is really inspirational to divine masculine's ascension process, I hear. More than what she would like to give herself credit for. And it's because she can't see the evolution yet. It's still in the shadows. Ancestors, what else would you like to say? Trust your gut feeling. Let your heart lead you to who you are. Trust your gut feeling. Don't think twice. That solar plexus is hot. Don't think twice. This is not the season for you to question yourself. Don't doubt yourself. The collective has this innate feeling that's tied into their intuition. It's truly a time for y'all to trust yourself. Let your heart lead you to who you are. Trust yourself. Some of y'all intuition is really, really potent right now. You got a spiritual gift that's becoming heightened. And all women have the gift of intuition. But I don't know why. I just feel like it's being heightened. All high priestesses come from relationships where you didn't have to catch your man cheating because you knew. That was your first sign of your gift right then and there. How many of y'all just know? You don't gotta go through this man phone. You don't gotta do none of that. You just know. Because you trust your gut feeling. And your gut feeling be getting you up out of certain situations you don't belong in, right? This is a season for y'all to continue to hone into your natural intuitive ability. A lot of high priestesses don't realize they high priestesses until they reflect back on their relationships and be like, God damn it, I'm a psychic. I'm a fucking psychic. Niggas can't pull nothing over your eyes, right? Trust your gut feeling here. A lot of you guys are not being steered in the wrong direction. A lot of you guys should actually bet on yourself. A lot of you guys have, I don't want to use this. A lot of you guys have beautiful messages coming through yourself, and I don't feel like you need as much confirmation as you think you do. Run with it. Just run with it. Just run with it. This is so triggering for me. I'm sorry. If I trigger you, I love you. Ancestors, one more message before we clarify. Spells. Alchemy. I usually recommend not to do a lot of juju during portals and powerful energy shifts, but to each its own. That just might be the way my magic work. Who knows? I feel like for those of you guys who have your rituals in mind going into this energy, I don't know, I gotta go with my gut. When energy is moving in the ethers, you typically want to wait for it to be still. Alchemy requires a certain level of stillness. So there can't be too much chaos when you are in the process of doing work or manifesting or whatever resonates with your soul. When I see these spells and alchemy card come out, I just feel like whatever you were planning, can it wait till tomorrow? Just tomorrow? Even midnight? Can it wait? Can it? That's just my words of wisdom. And I gotta go with my gut because I literally looked at the card right when I was trying to flip the message for somebody who was getting ready to do their rituals, and it said trust your gut. And I'm like, wait. Trust me, I love y'all. Just wait till tomorrow. That portal ain't gonna close on you as fast as you think. Time moves the slowest here. So the energy will still shift up there. But subconsciously, the work is still being done outside of the energy shift in the third dimension. I don't want to lose y'all because it's getting a little witchy. But when it comes to spells, for those who have been doing maybe their New Year rituals, maybe any type of rituals outside of today, I do see that alchemizing beautifully. But burning your sage is not a, Johnny, don't trip. Burning your sage is not a spell. I'm talking about like, don't trip, sage that house. Little bay leaf. I will wait for my bay leaf. If you're gonna write something on a little bay leaf and use the fire element or something, I will wait. You see what I'm saying? Because you went a little more in depth with that. But if you want sage, I just burnt Queen Cups frankincense before the reading. Nothing that light. But I'm saying like real live work. I will wait. I would definitely wait, and I'm gonna trust my gut with that. If you had any spells that was in the process of alchemizing itself prior to this portal, I do see success coming out. I do see the ancestors taking that work and working that shit. Like, yeah, I see the culture. So let's clarify. Honor the masculine. Respecting men. Embracing the masculine divine. What are we honoring about the masculine ancestors? What is to be honored? What is to be honored? What is to be honored about this divine masculine? We got 100 people in the building, y'all. We only got 94 thumbs up. I humbly ask when y'all weigh in, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. What are we honoring about divine masculine? When nothing even matters. Sorry, y'all. 5 of Pentacles. King of Cups. A lot of y'all value how much a man could provide. And that's one aspect of masculinity. And I'm speaking to both men and women. A lot of our fellows, divine masculine soul family members, place their masculine energy on this high pedestal as long as they are in this position to provide financially. But a lot of us are discrediting another key aspect of what we should be honoring within the divine masculine, and that's the King of Cups. He need love too. He need love too. The divine masculine's emotion. Thank you so much for the $19.99, Derica. I humbly appreciate it. I love you, and I love it here with all y'all. Real shit. I love it here with all y'all. So, the King of Cups wants to be seen. He wants to be honored. He wants to be respected. The King of Cups has been so disconnected from his heart space, and it has a lot to do with how he thought he was supposed to show up. He thought the 5 of Pentacles energy made him less of a man, when the 5 of Pentacles energy does not make or break who he is as a divine masculine. Some of these men may be financially challenged, but emotionally balanced. Don't get it fucked up. Don't ever let them pentacles get it fucked up. Where a man is today, divine feminine, does not determine where he gonna be tomorrow or the next year, or his ambition should determine his ambition, his hustle, his drive, his hunger is automatically, those are your telltale signs of where a man is going to end up. If you're looking at somebody today in the Five of Pentacles, pay attention to his ambition, his hustle, his drive, his hunger. That shit'll get you a long fucking way in this world. His determination, his tenacity, his zealousness, that shit will take you forward in this world. Some of us have been giving value to how much masculines can provide for us. And if a masculine is not in a position to provide for us, a lot of us will overlook the other key aspects that a masculine is in a position to bring to the table. And I know that I can have this conversation because I'm a woman who can provide for myself. There are certain women who are looking for masculine energies to assist them with the lack thereof, wherever that thereof is. Wherever that thereof is. So a woman who can provide for herself doesn't put too much emphasis on what a man can provide for her financially. If all my bills are paid and secure, I need you to come to me with ideas. I need you to come to me with logic. I need you to come to me with leadership. I need you to come to me with emotional stability. I need you to come to me with, you see what I'm saying? And a lot of men have not been taught to value and cultivate those things. Most men have been taught to value this and that only. I'm sorry, y'all. Whenever I get, don't judge me, I'm a Virgo. Whenever I get bad vibes from people, I don't give a fuck what they say. It's just, you gotta go. You gotta go. Because I'm just trying to read, and all my ancestors is like, get them the fuck out of here. And I can't focus. You gotta go, sis. You really do. Thank you so much for the 2222, Olive Raven. I love you so much. I humbly appreciate y'all. I love it here with y'all. I really do. I truly do. Cindy, you already know. They was in my ear like, I couldn't focus. And I promise you, the coons is out. What the fuck? Did they come through the other side of this portal or something? I started the first live. Somebody talking about some, I forgot what the fuck she said. That's how irrelevant it was. And I just straight up felt like it was low vibrational, blocked her. Now, sis was just saying some big wild shit. And I was about to hit her with one of them, that dog don't bark. What Derica say? Grits ain't groceries. Talking that dumb shit. Why y'all come on here talking that dumb shit? Like, the fuck? You said something dumb, so I said something dumb. All right, y'all. Oh, and my moderator is in here. That's why I said don't judge me. She really didn't come out of pocket. But you vibe. It's the vibe. It's the vibe. So, Terry, it has nothing to do with you, sis. You are the best moderator ever. It was the vibe. That's why I said, y'all, don't judge me, because y'all probably looking for, like, the rude comment. It wasn't rude. I'm a fucking high priestess. It's the vibe. Don't come on with that shit, y'all. It's the vibe. We feel all that stuff. And half of them need the message. That's why I don't block them. You just can't vibe with us no more. You can't go here. You can't sit with us. You know what I'm saying? Revoke your permission slip. The fuck? You can't. Clarify this, and I was venerating the divine masculine. I feel so bad that I lost that channel, because I was giving him his honor and his respect. But I think we got that message out loud and clear. You know, it's not only about what they can provide us with. It's truly about what they also do outside of just financially providing. Clarify this scrying mirror shadow. What is this shadow energy? What is this shadow energy? What is this shadow? What is this shadow? The Three of Cups. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Nine of Cups. I feel like a lot of this energy is speaking to, I want to kind of get off the masculine and incorporate the feminine real quick. A lot of this energy is speaking to how a lot of our wants and our needs are truly a part of that shadow work. A lot of us are afraid to go that deep into our shadow work, and I get it because I've been there and I almost didn't come out. It's been times where I needed somebody to assist me and show me the exit. Real shit. Shadow work is not for the faint of hearts, because you got to really go there with yourself to the point where it's kind of like uncomfortable. You kind of feel like, well, damn, who the fuck am I then? You really begin to look at yourself through a different light because you're looking at yourself in a real mirror. So I feel like this is some type of celebration of the shadow work. And as a result of your shadow becoming integrated into your soul collective, your wishes do come true. Your wishes are on the other side of the inner work. Some of you guys are waiting for the wishes to manifest. All of them prayers, all the manifestations, they're waiting for the shadow work to happen. Because without that shadow being integrated, that shadow can fumble your plays, you know? That shadow could give you temporary gratification versus permanent satisfaction. That shadow could play you out your position. So you want to make sure that you understand something that is on the inside of you, that is moving with you, that is a part of you. So that way you have complete control over it. A lot of you guys have graduated that process. This is a celebratory moment. Because it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. And if everybody was doing it, the devil would be fake. We wouldn't need somebody to blame for our own shit. I told y'all in that last live, when bad stuff happens to me, I know why. I don't need somebody outside of myself to shame or to blame. I don't have to be a victim. I don't. I want to continue and remain a conqueror in all aspects of my life. So if it was easy, everyone was doing it. And if everyone was doing it, the devil would be non-existent. That's why it's not easy. It's so much easier to... That's why you have so many people who flip-flop. They go from spirituality back to Christianity, because when they start shadow working, you want somebody to blame, don't you? I know I do sometimes. You want somebody to blame. And if it ain't Satan, it's usually our parents. We be adults still blaming our parents. We do. We do. We just want somebody to blame. Because if I had to acknowledge that I'm responsible and accountable for all that shit, guess what? In that moment, I don't even know me no more. Because all my life, I probably had somebody to blame. Real shit. Now I don't even know me. I am the ops. I am my enemy. But I'm my savior too. You just gotta play both positions. That's how you get in and out of shadow work. So yeah, you find out you your ops. You the reason why a lot of this stuff happened. You got some things to shift and to shake and to change. But then you come to this light bulb moment like, oh shit. But guess who comes and rescues me? Me too. You don't need to blame the devil when you realize your own darkness. 'Cause I go insane, crazy sometimes, trying to keep bitches out of my life. Open their eyes. Let me stop. Moving on. Trust your gut feeling. Let your heart lead you to who you are. Ancestors, trust our gut feeling about what? Thank you so much for the $10, Miss Kizzy. I love you. Thank you so much for the 2222, Andrew. I love you. We love y'all divine masculines. This whole reading started off about y'all. Shout out to the divine masculine. Trust your gut feeling about what? Trust your gut feeling about what? What is this gut feeling about? They do it every time. They do it every time. The Empress said, we gonna fight the war. We gonna fight our fears. Trust your gut feeling about this man, Divine Feminine. Honor that masculine. You hear me? The Empress said, we gonna fight the war. We gonna fight our fears. Alexa, turn it up one. They do it every time. I wasn't even trying to read for love. Y'all really in y'all heads, is this my twin flame? Is this my soulmate? Is this my divine counterpart? The Emperor showed up and said, I am whatever you say I am. Save yourself a fistful of tears, Divine Feminine. Trust your gut about this man. Follow the journey. Let the journey lead you. Let the journey lead you. You never lose when you just follow the journey. Let the journey take you. Yo, why everybody, Alexa, be doing that? Whenever I say something while I'm live, y'all, y'all little echoes be picking it up. Some of y'all really been like, yo, who is he? Is that him? Y'all want to know what irks my soul? Like, every hair on my body stands up and I'm triggered beyond triggered. The false twin. What the fuck is that shit? What? The what? How, Sway? What is the fault? It either is or it ain't. Are we losing marbles? Like, what the? It's either him or it ain't. And I'm not talking about the ones that's like, damn, I don't know if this is really him. I don't know what this is. That's a part of the, remember I said follow the journey, trust the journey. That's a part of it. That's a part of it. But when you get the label and shit, false twin, it either is or it ain't. That's all. This Emperor came out because he said, I am. I am. Trust your gut feeling. I am. All that and above. I am. I really am. Y'all need to trust your intuition about somebody that you feel strongly connected to right now. That man came out and said, I am. So honor who he is to you, how he showed up for you, what he has brought into your life, whether it just be transformations, evolution, ascension, whether it be beautiful lovemaking and babies and families and marriage and all of that other good shit, whether it just be friendship and bonding and baby, let's honor whatever it is that the masculine has showed up and said, I am. I am that. This Emperor said, if you need a friend in me, I am that. You need a shoulder to cry on, I am that. What you need, I am. Alana, are you watching me live? You just booked a reading. Alana said, get the fuck off this live, go book my general reading. Hey, sis, I ain't mad at you. She said, Jazz talking some shit I need to hear. Let me go book my reading and come back real quick. He said, I am. I am. What you need from me, I'll be that. Because that's how a twin flame shows up for you, like a chameleon. What do you need in this season? What do you need in this cycle? There was a season I just needed an ear. That man would sit there and listen to me talk for 4 or 5 hours sometimes. Time would just stop moving. Go pull up. We just having full-blown conversations 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. There was a time when I needed healing. I had to talk about some shit. I had to get some shit up off my chest. Shit that I ain't never talked about before. But because that was my mirror, I couldn't hide. He would call me out on all my shit. It was a time where I needed some D, some vitamin D, some tantra, some kunyaza. What we just say, what we showed sis in part 1, kunyaza. Got me out the way. Okay, I'm just saying. You know, he said, I am. I am. Whatever you need, I'll be that. That's how you know if it's a false twin or not. There's nothing toxic about it. It's beautiful. So can we eliminate that word from the collective? It either is or it just ain't. This masculine came out and said, stop doubting me. Trust your gut feeling. I am. Whatever you need in this cycle. Some of y'all don't need love as bad as you think that you need love. You need a friend. You need somebody to talk to. Might need a shoulder to cry on. Need a little bit of healing. Let that man be what you need in this season. What's up, lovely soul empress? Maybe we say false twin because we're not going to get to do it in this lifetime and we don't want to admit that to ourselves. Drop your fucking mic on that side. Go drop your mic. If y'all are looking for beautiful readings from another beautiful divine feminine tarot reader, go check out Lovely Soul Empress. She is an ordained high priestess of Santeria, and I hope you've been wearing your ilikes. I haven't had the opportunity to watch you lately, goddess, but I hope you've been wearing your. I hope you've been showing out for them. I'm getting my bangles for Oya, so if I listen. I'm getting my bangles. I'm just getting them made from somebody very special in New York right now. I didn't just want to go buy 9 regular copper bangles. So I'm listening to you. I'm getting my bangles. I hope you've been wearing your beautiful. I hope you've been showing up for them Orishas. If y'all not already following her and y'all want some more dope content, vibe with the soul fam right there. Lovely Soul Empress. Let me get off this Emperor energy. Divine Masculine took over the whole reading. What is this spells alchemy energy? What are these spells in alchemy? It's rushing in. Whatever y'all been doing is alchemizing very fast right now, whether it be your prayers, your manifestations, your New Year's resolutions, or your actual spells. If you've been in that cauldron, getting the mixing, if you've been doing whatever, I just feel like all things are working for your good. Earth, fire, air, and water. All that shit is alchemized. And you should definitely expect something to show up that you've been wanting, praying for, or asking for fast. Why? Because you're going through a portal. It's the 2222 portal. As we go through the portal, you know, time stops when you move through the portal. She said, I had my queen, and indeed my love. I love you, goddess. Love you. All right, y'all, let's get our closing message. I ain't mean to wrap y'all up that long. Shell said she just subscribed, and she got good content, too. She got consistent good content, y'all. Sometimes when I see sis pop up on my timeline, I be like, all right, Jess, go get your ass up and record some shit. Consistent good content. Ancestors, closing message for this portal. Tell me what's the use of holding on. Ancestors, what else would you like to say? Close us out, speak to our heart, speak to our soul. Play. This card comes out a lot. I am completely engaged in what I do in the here and now. I call it play instead of work. I am deeply fulfilled by all I do. Some of y'all take life so serious. Why so serious? Why so serious? That's why time moves so fast. When December comes, you feel like it was just January. You move so fast. You move fast when you drive, you move fast when you walk. You put yourself on a tight schedule and you leave no wiggle room for yourself here, collective. Why so serious? Who cares if you 10 minutes late to work? They ain't gonna fire your ass. You a fucking asset. They know they can't replace you. You might have 2 write-ups. They refuse to write you up for the 3rd time because they don't want to replace your ass. Treat yourself like an asset. Take time to really, really slow down. It's only when we moving too fast that we don't find the time to play in our day-to-day, you know? Slow down a little bit. Don't be rushing all the time. Stop and smell the roses if you have the opportunity to. Stop and admire the birds if you see them and you got a few seconds to just admire them. Take a picture of them. If you come across something beautiful in nature, photograph it and keep that photo, you know? Stop walking so fast. People can't even see your hips sway because of how fast you're pacing. Slow it down for them. It's somebody looking at you when you walk. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Stop driving so fast, y'all. Leave out earlier if you have to. Y'all put yourself on this tight-knit schedule, man. Y'all take life so serious, man. Life is not to be taken seriously. It's not to be taken as seriously. And I'm not saying don't procrastinate on certain things. I'm not saying we don't have responsibilities and stuff like that. But every single day, there's an opportunity for you to play, have fun, utilize your sense of humor. Laughter is medicine for the soul, y'all. But if you're so serious, if you're so stern, if you're so professional, if you're so sophisticated all the goddamn time, I would tell people in a heartbeat, I'm forever young. I'm forever young. Forever, ever young, you guys. I don't want to grow up. I do not want to grow up. I'm not in a rush to grow up. And it's because my soul is so old. It's already wise. I'm not in a rush to grow up. I'm not. Play, y'all. Have fun. Allow your inner child to come out and enjoy the day with you. Sometimes. Find those little moments where you get to just, break out whatever confinements you may be in, whether it be work, whether it be school. Whatever your obligations are, man, make time for yourself to slow down in your day-to-day. You might have to get up a little earlier. You might have to leave out a little earlier. You might have to go to sleep a little earlier. But make time for you to just slow down and enjoy this earth, man. Half of us is stuck on the least beautiful parts of this earth, man. We don't even get to see all of the beautiful aspects of this earth. And maybe that's why we move so fast, because we don't realize that earth is truly just a place to be, man. You know how many people looking at us walking fast, driving fast, and they like, y'all not even enjoying this bitch. Play a little. Play a little. Hey, Q, get off my head, because when I said I don't want to grow up, I was about to throw that I'm a Toys R Us kid on the end of that too. And I was like, don't show them your inner child that much, Jazz. I'm real childish, y'all. I send y'all love, peace, light, and blessings. If you would like to book a personal reading with Jazz, all my information is down low in the description box below. Thank you so much for the $4.99 Artiste A. I love y'all. I love it here with y'all. If you would like to check out the spiritual shop, I've been making some shit. I ain't been that lazy. It's a little stocked, a little out of stock too, but I'm working on it. Somebody asked me about the Florida water. My labels are back ordered, and I'm a Virgo and I'm a perfectionist, and I refuse to sell my shit without it looking the way that my vision was. So even Babe was like, just put it on the website. I'm like, no, it ain't ready. It's not the way I want it. I'm petty like that. Petty perfection, So my labels is back ordered, and one of my herbs is also back ordered. So I'm just waiting for everything, you guys, for those people who was waiting on the Florida water. But check out the spiritual shop if you're guided. All my personal reading services is in the description box below. Another thing that's being booked a lot lately is the mindset coaching and meditation service that I offer, and it's something that I don't speak about. Some of y'all don't want a reading. Can I keep it a stat? Some of y'all just need to vent. Some of y'all don't need a reading. Some of y'all need to talk. Some of y'all need to vent. Some of y'all really need to have a safe space to have an open discussion about certain things that may be bothering you. I would highly recommend in that instance, if you don't necessarily need to pull spiritual energy, that is something that I would recommend. Mindset coaching and meditations have been booked a lot lately, and I like the outcome of them. I like the vibe of them, and I truly love meditating with you guys and utilizing that other aspect of my professionalism or my profession into this aspect or this platform as well. So I just wanted to plug that in and put that out there. Some of you guys don't need it, a full-blown reading, and you will know best, but I do want y'all to know that mindset coaching is a nice conversation that flows between me and you, and it is a safe space for you to vent. Q said, nah, I need to make sure spirituality, this move is what I should be doing. Spiritually, this move. Oh, you moving to Germany, right, Q? You moving to Germany? We'll connect. I know we'll be connecting. But still, for you, Q, when we do mindset coachings, it's still bomb. Like if and you know, if I feel guided to pull cards, I will. But for you, Q, either or, we could do a reading, we could do a mindset coach. And I'm rambling. I wanted to say thank you, Tashi, for the 19.99 before I left, you guys. I love y'all. I send y'all love, peace, light, and blessings. Until next time, Soul Family.